right, everybody, welcome back. There we go. Let's get the mic working, get everything all set once again. Feel free to let me know about any volume, visual stuff, anything I need to adjust, fix, and or change. I'll try my best. But with that being said, tonight, losers finals, Team Ferocity, SkyRisers Blue, and UpNXT League. And well, we're getting the lobby just about set up. We're looking like we have almost all the players signed from one, I believe, for the side of Ferocity, it looks like. So with that being said, we'll take a quick look at the maps, take a little preview of what could be to come. Maps right now, we're looking at an Embassy for the map 1. Map 2, we will stick to Embassy as well. After that will be a Control map 3 on Expo. And while map 4 and 5, maps we are never guaranteed but always love to see, that will be on Hydroelectric for the hard point. Map 4, Search and Destroy. Map 5 will be on Hotel if and when we get there, as is needed. And well, once again, just looking for this to get started, then we'll be getting going. I want to know in the chat who you guys think is coming out on top, because it is winner moves on, loser goes home in the third place spot. For me, I mean, Ferocity, if you looked at that last game, they were looking very, very good, looking like a scary team. The last hard point, maybe you kind of set that one aside and go, maybe that was an odd one out. But for the rest of that series, it was really back and forth. It would just, dude, I don't even remember who they played. I'm not going to lie. It's been a little bit. By a little bit, I mean, it's been maybe an hour, 45 minutes or so. But, you know, just in general in the grand finals, you got some good players in there. And, well, Ferocity, I think for them, they want the rematch, I would imagine. And, well, SkyRisers, I don't know how long they've been in losers, but certainly right now it is going to be the last matchup until they reach that point. But with that being said, map 1 now underway. We will head off into it, and right off the bat, Geo and Kliz will be finding the first few kills here. Sam also in the mix as well. Impulse gonna get stuck, I believe, at the very least a nade right at his feet. He'll drop, he'll fall, and it will be Ferocity starting off with the opening time here. As Ferocity just gonna be chilling on the point. Vivix down low though through bottom yellow is gonna be the man to take the guy off the point. You got one, maybe you're looking for the second as well. Yes, you do. A good kill from you. And you are going to be preventing Ferocity from getting as much points as possible. And, well, forcing Ferocity, really for them, they're going to be spawning all the way out. Still on that P1 side now, sort of tennis side, but nonetheless still a good start side of Ferocity in terms of time. SkyRisers, Vivix in particular, a good start as a whole on the map. Kliz with one, you can't quite get the second, so you're going to stay down, and the rest of the team's going to start to push on this P-Tune. Zoloxity's pushing from the side. Few tags, able to get away just a little bit, and P2 still in the hands of SkyRisers. P1, you know, generally can get a little mixy, but, you know, Ferocity, they still got some good time off that P1, P2, though. It is SkyRisers. They have this side, they have this control for the most part. They're looking to hold on to it. Geo finds Impulse. Maybe you find a second as well. No, Vivix is good for the trade. Unfortunately, Kliz is good for another trade. We go back and forth on P2. Still some time left to be had. 15 seconds left to be gained on this point. P3, though, that is where some of this team start to set up. And False Logic chilling up top and sees the rest of his team fall to the hands of Sam. And, well, though the trade is good, there is still players to back this up. Cap goes down as well, blown away by the nade. There's P3 now in the hands of Ferocity. Vivix just being a nuisance, just 6 and 4. And those may not be so many kills. We've just seen him have these nice little moments early on. On the other end, you have Sam chilling at 9 and 5. And he's been pretty consistent. At least we saw that last matchup. This time around, though, maybe you see Cap, maybe you don't. Cap, maybe seeing him. I don't know exactly if Cap had an AR or an SMG in that position. I would imagine an AR if you're chilling down there, but it doesn't really matter as you drop. Impulse clears away one on this next hill, but here you go. The fight starts to go down. Cap with a few shots, and you will win it against Kliz. Just trying to anchor this back spot. Make sure your teammates have a clear idea of and picture of where your opponents can come from, and a nice beam from Cap. Send Sam back to the spawn point. So still shots going back and forth, and it is SkyRisers. Been in a pretty good spot, but Ferocity starts to break them down. Vivix still going to be chilling, still going to be around. The rest of the team really going to be chalking this, and Vivix is just going to be the only one here for a contest. He jumps in. Sam takes care of him, says, "You're not hopping in here. Not without a fight." The next hill coming up in just a few more seconds. Ferocity still with a nice lead, still by about 50, 60 points or so. About a good hill's worth of time there. Impulse, a good win up top. You have Geo on the side, though. Shadows, maybe, I don't know, but jumping down, and, well, it is Impulse. He gets the better of Geo there. Winning his gunfight, and there's going to be another one to be had against Zelix. Does not go his way. Nonetheless, still, this kitchen hill looking pretty good. Cap just shooting. Does not connect with anything. Not seeing a single player, but just more of anticipation. But it's going to be blue on the left side of the kill feed. Vivix and Cap leading the charge 12-9, 13-10. The doors busted wide open. Zoxity is able to get a kill. And, well, Sam, I mean, you're looking for the trade, and Impulse with his teammate take control over the top AC area. That is beautiful, beautiful work from those two. And you see SkyRisers off that last hill with a big comeback. P1, second set of rotations now. SkyRisers, they're, trailing behind a little bit, but it's not by much. It's not as big of a gap as it was sort of the mid-half of the first set of rotations there. And Geo's going to be up top. You're going to be taking down Logic there. Impulse gets the trade. And P1 just no time really going to either side. Zoxity just slowly crawling, trying to squeeze his way onto the point. Well, off the bat, P1 just about closing up shop. And P2, SkyRisers, they have full control. They have players watching both the front and the backside as well. Impulse, Vivix, going to be winning their gunfights, but some trades going down. Trophy's going to be on the hill, though. That's going to be nice to have. Logic will drop. And Cap just trying to take care of two gunfights there. Kliz not going to challenge him, though, until Cap now is in a position where he just only has to focus on one gunfight. He wins it. And SkyRise, 30 seconds left on this hill. This could be theirs, or a lead to take. Still a little bit of a fight going on. Vivek trying his best to stay alive, to hop on that point. Not going to quite happen. Impulse. Instead, he's going to be the one going for some of the scrap time. A nice slide into a kill. The lead will not change, though. The lead will still stay in the hands of Ferocity. They will hold on to this P3 position, but Vivek with a big nade, taking down one and a good wave of kills, and that hill switched. It's going to be Ferocity that's now going to be trying to break this. Vivix, he's able to get away. Just barely, and he win the gunfight. Going in for the challenge, he just says no. An Impulse chilling at the top. Geo's going to be trying to challenge it. Geo, he's going to be dropped. And SkyRisers, they take the lead here. It's going to be a big swing. Impulse with another. And just the time Now just going to be stacking up for the side of SkyRisers blue as much as they can. Eventually that hill will be broken. But you know what? For side of SkyRisers, you see yourselves with a lead. It may not change or may not stay that way. But you at least bring yourselves back into this map. As the next hill pops up, actually. Ferocity, I mean, they didn't really get any scrap time off that. I thought they were going to get a heap ton of the scrap time. They were like 10, 15 seconds or so. Maybe my math was off, but I thought that was going to be free time for them. And it just a blender in here. Just everyone falling. Ferocity, they're going to get wiped off this hill. Give SkyRisers a little bit of a chance to breathe there after the back and forth. Just gunfights, nades. SkyRisers coming out on top. A little bit of advantage here. Now there's going to be a little bit of a contest. The numbers, in theory, for Ferocity. But Impulse trying his best to hold down the line, hold down the point really all on his own. Ferocity, those three players, that back push. They will get that win. SkyRisers set up for next, though. This push into this next hill starts to unfold. Like trying to do like a little 360, but Cap still staying up. It could be this other one through Laundry. Gliz is able to get that kill, but forced to back away. And doors magically opening. Always a fun sight to see. And Ferocity able to get some control on this hill, but SkyRisers, they're not done with it yet. They're going to continue on, trying to go for another push. I think for them, that's going to be about it, really, for this hill. Now it's going to be setting up for P1, but really, it's, I think, a rotation for P2. You're going to have to be really worried about. At this point, Cap's going in for the fight. It is a wrap. They do get, 4 seconds or so on that hill. And it's 211 to 180. P1, P2. This is kind of where we start to see the decider. Where we will start to see a victor for the map 1. Logic. 2 big kills. One up top, one down low. And able to hop on the hill for a time as well. Does get caught through mid. But P1, I mean, generally, this is one that if you hop on, you're not going to stay on for long. Impulse with 2. That's a good big kill. You're securing the P1 time if you can. But Sam versus Cap, a big gunfight. Sam's going to win that. He's going to stay up. He's going to stay alive. Impulse is also going to fall to the hands of Sam. Eventually, Sam gets caught, but the trades are there. Back and forth we go. P2. 5 seconds left until that pops up. SkyRisers in a position where they can win it on just about any hill now. They're 24 seconds away from a win. Ferocity, they have to go about a full hill's worth. And Sam with 1. Sam trying to take down Logic. You just can't land the shots. Squirming up and down, snaking. There's not really much of a heady. Just a little concrete lip there. But Logic is able to stay up. Goes against a challenge against Sam. Sam has the win. And Sam trying his best. The AR in hand. Shots clean when you need them. This is blue players. SkyRisers. On P3. Not too many numbers in their advantage, but really it's going to be down to Kliz to have a big play. He does not. He'll drop and fall. Gio, now it's all on you to make the push happen. It's not going to be good. Sam, maybe it's your turn. Just one after another. Slowly trying to push forward. Slowly trying to make something work, something happen. Now 10 seconds left until SkyRisers get the win. Impulse with 2. Cap with 1 more, and that should just about seal the deal in the map 1. 250, 230. This concludes map 1. Some stats on the board if anyone's keeping track. There we go. Map 1 all wrapped up. For one team. This will be their final map 1. Whoops. What is it? Who won that one? SkyRisers? SkyRisers. There we go. We get that on the board. In 250, 230. SkyRisers. A little bit of a slower start, but come out big. Ferocity really just playing catch up. I mean, they were not trailing that much for the side of Ferocity in that sort of second, sort of half of that. They were right up there with SkyRisers, but it was just that after the was the ending of the first set of rotations. I brought it within, 30 so points into a P1 second set of rotations. Maybe even less than that. And after that point, it was just getting the blood flowing, getting yourselves in a good place, getting warmed up. Ferocity, I mean, they're coming off of a loss, so for them, I don't know how the attitude is in their camp right now, but in general, map 1, that is not the way you want to start this series. SkyRisers, though, fresh, getting tossed into the mix here. Losers final. And a good map 1 for them. Looking for Ferocity to respond into map 2. We'll stay on Embassy. But this time, changing up the mode. Let's see if SkyRisers, if this is just their map or Ferocity. They can go to town on S&D. We saw a good S&D from them last time. We'll see if we see another good S&D from them this time around. When we return after this quick break. right, and into map 2 we go. Oops. That would explain that. Gameplay was muted for some reason. I don't know why. But we're back on track. Back on track. Map 2, Embassy. SkyRisers leading the series 1-0 so far. As Geo Zoxity's getting some good kills. And the bomb able to get quickly planted on A now as well. Geo gets that down. Turns into a 2v4 right off the bat, right off the rip. And Geo finding one. It's going to be a second. And it's False Logic left alone. Already. Opening round looking for an ace. And Geo's going to end it. The playmaker. He does it all. Getting the kills, getting the plants. He ends that with 3 kills under his belt. The bomb planted as well. His teammates just gotta sit around, look lovely. Maybe a little baiting. Logic with the sniper. I like to see that. All right. There's going to be absolutely no one to look at. Maybe there's a moment. I really want to see something. I really just want to see just a good little head click or something. Impulse takes down. Oh, Geo. Geo's going to take him down. I thought maybe for a second, but Geo. 6 cents perk. Equipped and ready. Those I don't really know, but nonetheless, he's still going to be up. Eventually, he's going to fall. Kliz falls swiftly as well. Be 1-1 now. And Vivix with 2 to close off that round. And it'll be looking like a little bit of a B hit. Nays, stuns, all can be tossed about. There's me, Geo, once more with the bomb in hand. Gonna be getting this down. There's gonna be Logic now, peeking. AR in hand, you take down Geo. A few more shots ringing out. And for Logic, I mean, you could just try and hop this. Which is maybe what he's gonna try and do. You do have that one player trying to rush in, and they see Sam as well. Or they should. The nade being tossed. Force him to stay behind cover. Vivix says, "You're done. I'm here." Kliz tries to peek. He needed to take down Logic, but it's not gonna happen. The bomb's gonna get defused. It's a tough situation, but sometimes just gotta risk it. Just fully commit to the peak, get the shots off. At least you didn't see him, which is also a possibility, I guess. Oh, sides are not right. There we go. Sorry about that. Kind of a little bit later. I'm not super late. It's only 9, but for a full-blown stream marathon, it's been a good minute. Anyway, nonetheless, Sam may be able to see Impulse. He's just sort of on that side. There you go. Kind of shouldering that a little bit. Sam. Just snaking about. He sees Logic there, but he's going to try and make a play. It's not going to happen now. Down to Kliz. The AR in hand here, takedown Impulse. But time is running out. Logic, he's going to know that. He has a sniper in hand as well. Bomb is going to be getting defused. All you have to do is check in, and there you go. The shot rings out. And there we go. 3-1 now. SkyRisers. Putting themselves in a good position. Maze stun being tossed about. Ferocity is not afraid to get up close and personal. C claims 1. Gonna be stunning himself and, well, also gonna be eating some lead there as well. Bomb not quite able to work its way over to B. Maybe you start to chalk it, maybe start to rotate over. It does look like that might be somewhat of the play here. Cap, though, he's going to be watching this right side. Impulse going to be watching mid. Geo, a big win from him, and he's able to get away as well. Just like round 1, he just kind of burst out through mid. Got a kill and was able to leave. This time around, still able to do the same thing. This guy does not know when to stop. He's going to be hearing all these players around him. Logic. Oh, Geo, I don't think he saw him. Logic's going to see Geo, though. And the kill is good. As Kliz left alone, and, well, there you go. You got caught, get tagged, and all the player needs to do down in yellow, just catch you on your way down. It's SkyRisers now. They see themselves in a fantastic position to take the map 2. 2 more rounds to go. Side Ferocity, they just need to get something on the board, really. They had some good moments again, like Geo just able to slip on by, and overall, though, they've been some decent individual plays. Really just Geo for the most part, I want to say, but still Kliz, Ferocity is able to get a kill here and there, but SkyRiser for the most part. See their kills all around the board. And Logic, maybe at 3-2, but he's got the sniper in hand this round. This one might be chalked. I call this one quits. We'll see. We'll opt to pick up the AR. 40 seconds on the clock. 3 kills. Or bomb plants. Puts out a sniper shot. Does not hit anything. Just whiz right by his opponent's head. And this round, it seemed just about done and over now. Not that much time left. And there you go. Ferocity gonna put him down. And switching sides. Ferocity with something more on the board. Now 2-4. Still a little bit of a ways to go, but hey, you close the gap as much as you can. And Cap just out of here. Ferocity just ends him. Sends him to the next round. And Vivek's a heroic effort. Does take the bomb planter off that, but at a cost of his life. False Logic, a good kill. Geo trying to get the bomb down just briefly. Scared away. Tail between his legs now. He's going to challenge Logic. Gets the win, and that's going to be the round. Ferocity coming back with the passion and with the fury here. Now they finally see themselves going toe-to-toe against SkyRisers here. One more round is tied up. SkyRisers, their advantage slowly slipping away. The shots just whizzing by. Not quite able to be grabbed with the sniper. And, well, it's Impulse with 2, Geo with 2. And these two players going big. Geo does fall, though. This Impulse might get caught here by Kliz if Kliz just wanted to peek that. No, he's not. He's just watching bottom yellow instead. It's an intensity. Kliz gets the kill. His feet's gonna get caught, though. Is down to Velocity's an Impulse. The 1v1. Bomb down over by the B site. And both players gonna be pretty much just switching sides here. They just start to sort of run circle, but Impulse eventually will snag the bomb there. And it's Velocity. It's a snipe. He doesn't get the hit, though. But second time, he gets it done. It's now 4-4. Velocity going, yeah, you know what? We don't want to see that first shot, you know? Well, it's the second shot. As long as you get the kill, that's all that matters. Doesn't matter how pretty it is. Or not. Now off we go. All tied up 4-4. Both sides now needing 2 more rounds to go. The trophy not quite catching any nades there, unless that was a self-nade. That might have been a self-explosion. I actually don't know that part, but Kliz blowing up Cap. The kill you need in this round as well. Logic going to get caught by Sam. Sam's waiting for that flank. Now it turns into a 2v2. Kliz, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't really know exactly what that play was. You kind of knew where Impulse was. That mantle, I don't think, was going your way. In any shape or form. Now it's down to Sam. He has sniper in hand. He's just trying to get something. You're going to see Vivix. And he's just going to be caught between these two players. They both know where he is. I mean, he's just trapped behind this truck. He just needs to get a kill. Needs to do something. Vivix is going for the flank. Sam's going to know this. But he's going to be stuck between these two players. Somehow still alive, though. Holding out as best he can. This truck. The only thing standing between him and death, but time is ticking out. Impulse is going to relocate himself. That opens Sam up to move around just a little bit. He frees himself from the grasp there. Going to see Vivix puts out some shots. Nothing's going to connect, so now they know exactly where he is. He's still alive somehow. Vivix is going to challenge. Eventually, they put him down. SkyRisers taking that 5-4, and oh boy. Was that a challenge? Of, at the very least there, Ferocity, Sam. Not going down without a fight. You're gonna have to work for it. The job gets done. SkyRisers now in a winning position for map 2. And Geo once again in mid. I mean, he is just a complete menace in mid. Like, you don't want to challenge him. Kliz finds 2. And just like that, it's false logic. And the 1v4, and we are looking at another round of 11. We saw one earlier in the first series as S&D, the winners finals. The big comeback from Ferocity, and well, we might be seeing that again unless Logic has something to say. An ace. Not unobtainable, but I'm gonna be honest, the odds are definitely not in favor in this round at all to get that. even just normally. Ferocity, they're doubled up. 2 and 2 split. They're not going to let False Logic here get a kill without a trade or an attempted trade. And with the time ticking on down, you could pop dead if you really wanted to, but you might want to save that for the next round. Just see if you can get it done, but time ticking down. There's just no time for a plant, no time for a kill. And just like that, we see ourselves in the round 11. Tied 5-5 now. And it's a little bit of deja vu for Ferocity. Another round 11. Another situation where they had to make the comeback. Not quite the same fashion, but pretty darn near close to it. And Dead's going to be popping the B-bomb now, getting planted. Geo going for the push here. Geo's going to slam open this door here. There's going to be nothing but Impulse. Oh, he may not get stunned, but Geo still takes the win. Sam with 1 as well. And Geo's going to be looking for another. Cap will deny that. But now it's just Cap left alone. Bomb is planted, so he does have that going for him. But he's trapped. He's pinned. And there you go. Just like that. Ferocity is going to finish off the final player on the map. And they'll win another round 11. And it will be now tied up 1-1. Ferocity liking to cut it close in the S&Ds. Forcing the map forward at the very least. But an eerie similarity to the last round. Winning the round 11. But they could not win the series. We'll see if this time they can turn things around. Control. That's where we see these two teams face off in the next map. (6-5) Ferocity with the S&D win. Balancing out the scale here. Map 3, Expo Control. Coming up next. Now map 3. SkyRisers going up against Team Ferocity. And an Expo control. Things tied up 1-1. Right off the bat, though, it will be SkyRisers off to a hot start. Getting the kills they need, securing the A zone. The first tick, second tick gone. Now third zone completed. And well, they're just slamming their way into this map. I mean, False Logic, a good kill from him, and well, on to B, you start to roll like a bulldozer. And just flattening Ferocity off the rip here. 27 lives to 22. Ferocity finally starting to get a little bit of a footing. Not off to the hottest start they really, I think, wanted to, but eventually starting to get a grip. Starting to at least get into a little bit of a rhythm here. As things slow down, they're able to catch a breath. And things starting to even up a little bit more as well. 19 lives to 16. Closing that gap because he's going to see Cap there on that right side. And he's going to get caught with a trophy, so that's going to be good. Stun, not quite as much, but nonetheless still. Kliz just waiting for Cap. He knows she's going to be here. Cap going to peek out. Geo with 1, and well, there you go. Sorry, Geo with the 2 opening ones. Zeloxity's able to find Cap, I believe, there. And well, now it's tied 16 lives to 16. Able to recover. Get that stim shot in a little bit, and we see ourselves on even footing now once more. Oh, good wave of kills. Goes the way of SkyRisers. They find themselves now on to B. Sam is really going to be the only one here to challenge this. The few teammates around starting to come in for some reinforcements. Kliz is not going to be able to help much. And, well, it's going to be a full stack on B. Geo, I mean, he's getting stifled by a door. And just like that, SkyRisers, the full stack, able to close out the B zone. Taking the first round. And now it's Ferocity now on the attack, on the hunt. False Logic, though, on the side of SkyRisers, 5-5. I mean, really just everyone on the side of SkyRisers is going to be even across the board. Everyone with 5 kills, but False Logic, the only one with the streak right now. As he starts to make that big flank play. It may not even be needed much. As Vivix is good for 2 impulse as well. They clean up Ferocity here, and well, there's going to be a few more players around. Vivix, he can't get the kill, neither can Impulse. And Cap's going to get caught. False Logic goes down as well. That's going to be a nice, clean wave of kill for the side of Ferocity. Able to get some progress going on B now. Vivix is able to find 1, able to stay alive, though. And well, it's going to see Zeloxity's there. The E zone's going to be ticking. It's going to be going. Vivix will be ending Kliz there. And that stopping the progress on A. A little bit of a foothold on B. As the spawns going to be helping Ferocity out on that front. As Geo just staying in this, trying to play his life as best he can. The B zone. They do at least get 1 tick. You wish you could have gotten a second. You were getting close to it. You can't have everything you want. SkyRisers still making them work. 20 lives to 14. Ferocity yet to completely capture his own. A little bit of a life deficit for them. But 1 big push on A, and it could be theirs as well as Loxity. He's just so close. He's just waiting. He knows there's this contest here. He's going to challenge it. He says, now is the time to strike. And time to strike indeed. Finding 2. Vivix puts him down. Says, we're not going to let you get too much damage done. V zone. It's still going though. 10 lives to 17. Ferocity. I mean, really for them, they've just got to hope they can get a full wave of kills and just stack a point. They don't have the lives. They don't have the lives to really prolong this out, drag it out. And they're going to see Sam. Sam's going to get stunned. He can't get away. And Logic still staying strong as best he can on bar. There's now 7 lives, 6 lives, now to 12. And Cap, big kills from him, seeing one. Maybe you see the player down low, maybe not. Doesn't really matter. This is a cruise. And the trophy comes down. I don't even know whose cruise that was, to be honest with you, but it doesn't really matter. As this has brought absolutely nothing to the table. And just like that, there you go. Round 2 is done. SkyRisers now up 2-0 in this control. They had the lives. Ferocity, they couldn't get the big break that they needed to break in and try and win this on captures. Now they see themselves down 0-2 in a control. Have to go 3 rounds straight. And SkyRisers, they have not been letting up. Saying Expo control. This is our map. This is where we will shine. Cap finds the opening blood. That's a quick B hit. Sam trying to slow it down just as best he can. But it's really just him left alone, and well, he'll get caught. The B zone, it's just about done. Zoxy trying to go for a last second save. But it's going to amount to nothing, really. Unless he can kill Cap. Cap, he's still alive. Cap's going to win the fight. The trade is there. And they're able to save B. I thought that was going to be gone. I thought that was all said and done there. But not quite yet. Ferocity. Trying their hardest not to go down quietly. But false logic. Say, if you're gonna put up a fight, so am I. And now down to the B zone. 16 lives to 23. This is where Ferocity started to get a little bit of a comeback in round 1. Ultimately couldn't quite win the round, but we'll have to see how things play on out here. And, well, Velocity and Nade will take down Cap, and that's a big kill. Sort of reset the field on B a little bit. Live still in favor of SkyRisers. Still have the bodies to just throw at this. Still have the numbers. And just like that, Cap with the SMG able to break in. Impulse helping out from afar with the AR, clearing things out. And, well, at this point, it is done. Control. Ending in a 3-0 sweep. SkyRisers saying, well, time to get things going on map 4, shall we? Control might as well have been an intermission. SkyRisers, I mean, really just off the rip. I mean, they just full sent it. No fear in them at all. 26-13 for Impulse. The rest of his team doing pretty fine as well themselves. There just was not as much of a response from Ferocity. Again, he had a little bit of a last second hold there on B, round 1 and round 2 there, but just ultimately could not keep the pace that SkyRisers had. That ends map number 3. SkyRisers was a nice 3-0, and, well, now we see ourselves already preparing map 4. Ferocity. Backs against the wall now. SkyRisers in losers now, looking to make the comeback and reach the grand finals. It all could be said and done on the next map when we return. And map 4 we go. Hydroelectric. Ferocity going to be down 1-2. SkyRisers have the lead in this series. This is a map where they can take it home. Not quite all the way home, but certainly reach the front door of grand finals. They got Pulse NA waiting. Whoever comes out on top here. And Geo, nice little turn from him. But no one really get any time on P1. Velocity's winning a big gunfight in the back here on P2. We try to lock in the spawns. get the positioning for your team. See Geo starting to get set up. False Logic going to be getting a big win, though. Ferocity's saying, hey, I just cleared off this left side. We're going to have me do it again? And that is going to be a big old yes as he comes in. Knifes one. False Logic, he's going to be in the zone. Velocity's trying to get this kill, but instead it's going to be Geo. He says, I don't need you. I can just come through the frontier and do my thing. Get one, get another. And Geo is trying to hide. Like, you know what? If I... It looked like he was trying to hop up there on the ledge and just kind of gave up on that, but it doesn't really affect him. No one else around to try and to trade him, and he's just going to be left to roam. Ultimately goes down. Gliz following the same fate. Cap taking him down, and well, the next hill in the hands of SkyRisers right now. Side of Ferocity, though, you have a good lead so far. And Cap still taking down players on a 3 streak now for himself. Eventually this push is going to start to come his way. You guys won. You can't get the second try to with the pistol. But it's going to be no good. And False Logic doing the best he can, just trying to anticipate where these players are coming from, which is really just about any angle. For the time going the way of SkyRisers now. A big comeback from him. Cap, a big 2-piece. Maybe you're going for the trade. Yes, you do. You take down Sam. And you start your venture over to the next hill. You give Ferocity the scrap time. So 12 seconds or so there they could have. I don't know if anyone has... probably not. Not looking at the number. The only one who could have streaks I think would be Zeo. Maybe it's Velocity. And all 3 drop. This is a good hold from the side of SkyRisers. Sam, though, making a mess of things. On this left side, he's able to get 2. Question is, can he push any further, any deeper into the spawn area? Become an even bigger problem, an even bigger threat. You have your teammates pushing up forward and getting some good wave of kills. Sam just needs to win his gunfight, and he does, and that is going to be completely clearing out SkyRisers from the back of the spawn here. Uprooting them. And flipping the spawns out. It's now Ferocity still maintaining that lead in control. I mean, that was a good break. That's what we needed to see. A few other moments, and maybe Hydroelectric is where we start to see them in that form, the hardpoint form. They've been having some good hardpoint performances. The last 2 series, we've seen this has sort of been a little bit of a troublesome mode for them. And closing it out, maintaining leads, getting good brace, holding them. I mean, that sounds like just about all hardpoint is, but just between these 2 teams, it just are the teams that are left. You do need to be pretty well-rounded and have your big gunfight wins, have your moments. Geo trying his best to hold down the zone as best he can. Velocity just completely muzzle stuffs Cap. There's big gunfights inside of Power here. SkyRisers going to be losing out, I think, maybe a little bit of the scrap time here, unless Vivix wants to clean up the last 5 seconds or so. He may be able to get on to Sam's. Yes, he does take him down. That's going to be a few seconds. Not much. Really just small little sips there. The eye's going to be on P1 and P2 now. Capping Impulse. They'll go down. And that's going to be all 4. The nade stuns being tossed about. Ferocity trying to climb, hold their lead, maintain it, extend it as much as they can. Map cap. That is going to be the top of your screen there, my friend. It is 2-1. SkyRisers have that advantage so far. This is a map where if they win the series. If not, Ferocity would force the map 5.
in his loser's final. And Gio will get caught in the water. Impulse. Big two-piece. Velocities, though. Trying to get some trades, getting some tags. P2 now popping up. All now in effect. And SkyRisers with control right now, but Velocities, when he's just behind enemy lines, he takes out Impulse. That's going to be a big threat now, opening up a little bit of that mid-cross. Of course, SkyRisers are going to know he's here. Vivek's just snaking up and down. Velocities stood no chance. And the lead changes in. SkyRise. This could be the turning point of the hard point. They take the lead away from Ferocity, and for what we've seen so far, Ferocity has not had a whole lot of luck retaking a lead. But maybe this is the map they do it once again. Still looking for the hard point win in these final matchups. Cap just chipping away ever so slightly as Sam eventually gets the kill that he was looking for. You deal with the trophy as well. There's going to be Gio in the water. Unfortunately, when you're in the water, you can't use your main weapon. Good thing you have teammates around. Take the kill. Finish what you started. There's kills left and right here. Just a complete, utter mess of this hill. Nae's getting kills there, and Ferocity. They can't retake the lead here, but they can certainly bring things close. And Impulse, he's just sticking around the back. He does not want this spawn to flip. He does not want to lose control. But you see these players from Ferocity, they're all coming around this backside. Impulse, a little of a tall task ahead of him. As it's just everyone just going to be right in his face. Can he stay up? The answer is going to be no. His teammates are spawning way out. With no help. Control now switches to Ferocity. False logic, though, trying to get in here. Gio, he just absolutely turns there a little bit. There's a gunfight that you should have won. But you pay the price for not winning it. And Ferocity still big waves of kills. Velocity with 2. Sam with 1 in the mix there. And their lead now changes hands once more. Ferocity now gaining control. Heading over into the power hill now. SkyRisers, they do have the setup. The rotations of Ferocity. They're getting ready here too as well. Kliz can't push forward. And Sam's, I think they're going to know he's there at the front. And Vivek's with the MP7. Where is this guy? I want to see this MP7 at work. No, it's not. Okay, never mind. I was trying to get to him and couldn't quite figure out. My brain could not process which number he was. Nonetheless, big battles raging around in this hill. SkyRisers looking to change the lead once more. The contest is there, but only going to be short-lived. This Cat makes a full rotation from the back. There's going to be 2 players just watching that and saying, no one's crossing this. Don't think anyone's getting control over the back spawn. And P1's going to pop up. Gio's going to be on the hill. Impulse, is he going to win this gunfight? I think you see the toes of Gio. He takes him down. Cap finds Gio in the back, and that's going to be all 4. Impulse finding the 4th as well. That's going to flip the spawns. P2 now going to be in the hands of SkyRisers. In P1, also SkyRisers getting time. And here comes a cruise. I don't know if there's any trophies around. I think that's the side of Ferocity. Yes, it is. Kliz finds 2 with it. I think who is that? Impulse, I think, has a cruise, though, for the side of SkyRisers. Not quite the get-out-of-jail-free card that you want in this game, but it can still do some serious damage if there's no trophies on the field. And P2. This could be where it ends. And a big kill from Velocity. Or Zeloxity? I don't even know. Something vowel-y. But here you go, the crew's being called upon. Ferocity, they need to break in. They need something. Sam's going to be in the water. It's going to be a last-ditch effort from him. He's going to get shot down, and well, down to the one player. Impulse says no. He will cross the 40-kill mark and claim the final kill as well. 250. 236. And with that, SkyRisers sends Ferocity home. Bags are packed. SkyRisers. Into grand finals they go. Map 4, what was that? SkyRisers 250 to 236. SkyRisers taking the map 4. And, well, you look at that. Ferocity, I mean, they put up a fight both in winners finals, but ultimately losing there. They lost in the losers finals here, but up against SkyRisers. And that is all she wrote for them. They will go home with a third-place chip. Third-place title. SkyRisers, though, they hold on for hope for that first place, the trophy. I don't know if there's an actual trophy, but it would be cool if there was. But nonetheless, looking for the medals, looking for the prizing. Let's go big or go home now. Besides SkyRisers. Winning the heart points, winning the control. Ferocity for them. They had a big fight in them, especially in the S&Ds, but again, it's just those hard points for the side of Ferocity. They lost 3 hard points. This is 3 hard points, 2 controls throughout their 2 series. And the controls, I mean, though the first, the second control was maybe not as competitive, they still had some fight. They didn't go down completely, I think, without fighting in that 3-0 from SkyRisers, but the other series, you know, it was a map 5. It was a back and forth, tooth and nail control and hardpoint. I mean, they put up some big fights as well, but they just could not close out a single hardpoint. Could not get off to that first map advantage. And well, they've been able to close out a hardpoint. I think especially, again, that first map could have been a bit of a different scenario, but unfortunately for them, it would just not quite on their side. SkyRisers in this series able to have the edge, kick them out of here. And well, now we'll see themselves in grand finals when we return. After this quick little ending, we'll end the stream and then we'll set up for the grand finals.